Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jay and today I'm in the beautiful Cornish countryside. I'm just on top of a place called Kitts Hill and I wanted to basically just go through my recent purchase and my recent sort of journey that I've had with passing my bike tests and mainly just focusing, to be fair, on the Triumph Street Triple R. It's my first big bike really. I had an MT-07 for like 2 weeks which I didn't actually like, but I've stuck with this, or I bought this and I stuck with it and I love it. So I'm going to give you a little walk around of the bike now on my phone, and then we'll go for a little ride and see how it goes.
There she is, the beauty, gorgeous Cornish countryside. And it's very fucking windy, eh?
Right then, guys, let's hop on the bike then, and let's just go through some of the things that I love about the bike, some of the things I do not like about the bike, and yeah, hop on the roads and see where we get to. It's a bit windy today, so I won't be caning it, but we'll see how we get. I mean, it is a pretty peppy little bike, and yeah, sounds beautiful. Got to find a way to get off this this hill first. So, like I said before, Triumph Street Triple R, fucking beautiful bike. I love it. It's so much of a difference from a 125 from this bike. It is insane. I can't believe it. Like, the thing is, like, I had a 125 for so long, and I mean, I was on 125s for 4 or 5 years, and in all that time, I didn't really feel like the bike, the 125 was for me, and I was going to do my full 125 test and just call it there. But I'm glad that I pushed through and did my full test. So if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to experience the bike I have now, And what a thing it is. So, like I said before then, Triumph Street Triple R 675 or 675R 2012. So this one doesn't have any electrical hop-ups. It literally has nothing. Doesn't even have ABS, which is fucking wild, to be honest with you. For 2012, and it doesn't even have a fuel gauge, which is even more crazy, some would say. Oh. See, it just puts a smile on my face. Every time I hop on this bike, it's crazy fun. And that is the thing about a street triple, is that they are so fun and they're so versatile. They're good for city riding, they're good for country riding, they're good for everything. And it's just a testament to the lineage that this bike really has. But yeah, it is light, it is nimble, it feels great on the road. It's very planted, this bike. And I think the general theme about this whole bike is it's very well rounded. It's a very well rounded motorcycle. It can do a lot of things, or it does a lot of things. Nothing particularly well, but it does everything good. Yeah, what a bike, man. Like, what a fucking bike. At the end of the day, I don't think I could have chose a better bike to start on, if I'm being completely honest with you. I really couldn't have. Yeah, I could have gone smaller. Most people say, oh, don't start on a litre bike, but, this is a good compromise, I think. 600, 675. That's good enough, right? You got to think that with most bikes nowadays, most bigger bikes at least, they already have so much power anyway. So you're not gonna use all that on the road, not legally at least. But yeah, this is perfect. It's a perfect amount of power. You can really open it up. without doing crazy speeds as well, which is nice. You know, you feel like on a 1000cc sports bike, you know, you get that thing up in high rev range in second gear and you're already doing fucking nearly 100 miles an hour. You know, it's crazy. So at the end of the day, you need to weigh out the pros and cons for yourself and realise, oh, you know, are you going to get a bike like this where you can use a lot of the power but you're not going stupid speeds, or are you going to get yourself 1000 and probably kill yourself, you know, if you just pass the test. It's a very fine line. Like I said, I'm a fairly new rider, as you can probably tell by the gear changes and stuff. Well, except for the fact that I've been riding 125s, but you know, big boy rider. I've been riding around for on the big bikes for the best part of this year, so yeah, not too much experience in the saddle. We'll follow this lovely Porsche Carrera 4S and see where we get to. But yeah, this bike does have an impressive spec sheet. It really does. I think it's got 50 foot-pounds of torque, from what I'm aware, which is crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. Plenty of power to get up and go, to get out of dangerous situations, get out of traffic, get out of everything. You know, and also to overtake and stuff like that. If you know, if you've got Doris in front of you, you know, and you really want to get past. It's a perfect bike for all of that. And I have used it for quite lengthy commutes as well. So I've used it for commuting on dual carriageways, going about 60, 70 miles a day. I used to work in North Devon, and as you can probably tell, we're in South Devon. Sorry, we're in Cornwall right now, but I live in South Devon, so, you know, it does take me a while to get there, or did used to. And this bike handled it perfectly. Absolutely fucking perfectly, you know? Nothing like... I mean, I did it on a 125cc as well, and that was fine, right? But this bike is so nimble, and like I said, so versatile, it'll handle anything. It really will. And I feel like that's a big thing when it comes to a bike that you're daily riding. Another thing that I mentioned, or I forgot to mention as well, is that I don't drive a car. I literally only have a motorcycle all year round, you know? So my bike needs to be reliable, it needs to handle anything that's thrown at it. And I think this bike really ticks all the boxes. I mean, it puts a smile on my face every single time I go on it. And to be fair with you, that's the only thing that matters, really. When you look at it, does it put a smile on your face? Yes, get the fucking thing. You know, life's too short to ponder about smaller things. Oh, you know, it doesn't have ABS. Oh, shit. Oh, it doesn't have this, that, and the other. You know? None of that matters. If you're a skilled and competent rider, not like me, I should probably have ABS. But if you're a semi-competent rider, and I dare say, to be honest with you, not having ABS on a motorcycle and learning how to brake properly, you know, when to lock up the rear wheel, well, you don't want to lock up the rear wheel, but sometimes you do, I guess. Some people do. When to do that and when not to do that is a very important thing to learn. I digress. If you're thinking about getting one of these bikes, get one. Newer, older, doesn't matter. Gen 1, Gen 2 like this one, all the newer Gen 3 RSs or Rs, or the standard triple. Get it. Just fucking get it. Rest assured, you'll have fun. Whoa. God, we fell into the fucking crevice in the road then. Testament to British roads. Another thing as well, excuse me. Another thing as well with this bike that I found that is amazing is its controllability. It's very, 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 very nimble. But yeah, one of the best things about this bike is, or what I love, is the look of it as well. the look of it, the look of this bike, is so intriguing to me because it's not like any other naked sports bike. It's got a different sort of curvature to how the bike is portrayed, and I love it. I love the headlights. I love how this bike sort of, I love how good it's, how well built it is. It uses premium parts on a premium motorcycle. It's great. And there's nothing wrong about it. This bike's got Showa front and rear, like I said before. All premium parts. You can get rid of the speed limit, and beyond, of course. Takes no time at all. And you have to think as well, one of the main things about this bike in particular is it is 12 years old. And it still holds up amazingly well to today's standards. I dare say with all the emission regulations, Euro 5, Euro 6, stuff like that, obviously it strangles a bike. It almost, well, it doesn't remove the character of the bike, but it removes the sound almost. They have to put in so much sound dampening, and they have a massive catalytic converter underneath and stuff like that. And it just removes the character and the passion of the bike. This has almost none of that. It is purebred. This thing's like a fucking stallion. And yes, it's not as quick as other bikes. Yes, it could do with maybe a bit more wind protection for days like this and stuff like that, but I'm really nitpicking here. You really have to nitpick. You really do have to nitpick to try and find the negatives of this bike. That's for damn sure. So I guess I'll cut to when I get to Plymouth, then we can go from there. Hello everybody, welcome back. I actually didn't decide to go to Plymouth in the end. I decided to just go back to Launceston, go around that way. It's better roads. But this thing can do city riding, rest assured. It definitely can. I guess I'll do another future video or something with how it runs and rides in the city and stuff like that. But for now, I'll just leave it, and we'll call it a day. But if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to discuss, please put it in the comment section below. Give this video a good old like, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one, boys.